Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. Neptune Goddess here. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, God bless you as always. Guys, this is going to be a general tarot reading for the collective of Pisces. If you have Pisces, Sun and Moon rising Venus placement, this reading could be for you. Because this is a general reading, it may or may not resonate for everybody. Please do in fact take the messages that resonate, and please do in fact leave the rest. Do not make the messages forced to fit, okay? If it flows, it flows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right off the bat, Five of Cups reverse. Going through an ending, are we? Maybe something that fell apart that didn't grow. But you're coming out of the cold, maybe? Right off the bat, got that. Doesn't have to be, but it wanted to come and show its face. The Five of Cups, okay, that's grief, that's sadness, that's regret, remorse. But it's more so in the reverse, so maybe letting go of that feeling, Pisces. I could not figure out how I wanted to do this reading, like the lighting. I feel like it's too much, but it's all right. We're going to work with it, okay? If you do hear noise in the background, it is my 7-year-old kid. I do apologize in advance if she is a bit loud. I am a mother, and that's how it is. I'm sorry, guys, that I missed Libra in the last reading. I realized it when I was editing, so I do apologize for that, for missing Libra. I will make up for that in this reading, okay? Pisces, as I was getting started to do this reading, I just feel like there's not enough time in the day sometimes. You know, like just, you guys might be busy lately. A lot of stuff might be happening. Could also be getting some really, really fast and swift communication from kind of an immature, possibly narcissistic energy I just heard. Anyways, Pisces, enough with my bullshit. Enough with my jibber jabber and whatever I have to say. Let us get on with your reading, okay? Let's get on with reading. Guys, I'm not offering personal readings right now, okay? I know a couple people have asked me. I'm very sorry, I'm not. Just letting you guys know. I will let you know if that changes in the future. Spirit, Lord, Heavenly Father, tell me what the collective of Pisces needs to hear right now. What messages need to be told to Pisces? 3-3. Somebody's birthday could be 3-3. Mine is. Maybe this reading also correlates to me in some way. It doesn't have to. I'm definitely not reading for myself. But 3 of Pentacles reverse and the 3 of Cups reverse definitely could be a third party. See, the first reading that I did, that I hadn't done a reading for you guys in a very, very long time, was a third party reading. So could be getting out of this third party energy here, Pisces, okay? With the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles reverse, okay? This is maybe trying to heal, okay? Trying to heal after a period of disconnect. Yeah, I just heard disconnect, okay? Tell me a little bit more about this. I get that there's not a lot of movement going on with this person, with the Knight of Swords reverse. Could be dealing with an air sign, don't have to be. I did get an air sign for you guys in the last reading, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, there was a lie, some sort of deception you found out about. 7 of Swords. Okay. What was this lie? What was this deception, Spirit, that Pisces found out about, that the collective found out about? Could have been about a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Or somebody who is emotionally unavailable, emotionally incapable. Okay? You found out that maybe they were emotionally incapable of or emotionally unavailable to give you something, okay? And that they lied. They possibly lied, told you that they are, but they're not. And you found out that there was another person, another place, another thing. Tell me a little bit more about this. This person has a lot of issues, Pisces. Could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. The star is Aquarius energy for me as a reader, but a lack of healing with the star in reverse, okay? Somebody who lacks healing, transparency, okay, honesty. I'm like hearing my neighbors in the background behind me because our walls are so thin. Sorry if I'm looking back, that's why. Okay. Somebody here lacks the ability of being vulnerable, of being emotionally available, emotionally capable, and they lie. And with the Emperor reverse here immediately coming out in the beginning of your spread, Pisces, I get that this person, they don't have the maturity. Jeez, I'm like tripping over my words. You could potentially not be speaking to this person. If you are, it's very minimal. It could be very argumentative, I hear. This person lacks the maturity. They lack a way to be vulnerable, you know? Because there's things in their past they haven't healed from. And they're not being openly transparent about it. That's why the Seven of Swords is here. Because they're a bit deceptive about that. They could have their attention on other things or other people. I get if somebody walked away here in the past, they could potentially be coming back around, trying to get this unstuck, is kind of what I just felt. Tell me a little bit more about this person's forward actions towards Pisces. Yeah, dude, they want to get unstuck. Either you or them want to get unstuck. I get it's the person who is dishonest here. Okay, whoever was dishonest, found out about a lie. I'm getting a lie. There was a lie that came to the surface, Pisces. Justice card reversed. Okay, some sort of injustice happened to you. Could have been a third party. Could have been a third interference, a person, a place, a thing. Take it. Place it where it needs to be. Place the energy where it resonates, Pisces. There was a third interference here. And it hurt you, Pisces. Okay, it hurt you in some way. It was deceptive. It was painful. It was unjust. Okay? Now, what does this person want to do with Pisces moving forward? What does this person want to do with Pisces moving forward? They want to make a decision. What decision do they want to make? They want to make a hard decision. What's this decision that this person's going to make towards Pisces? This person's stubborn as fuck. Spirit said no, don't take those. Nine of Pentacles, they want to grow with you. Okay, they want to give equally. They want to give to this. They want to grow. They want to nurture this, okay? Could have been dealing with a player, okay? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, okay? They could just be a player type of energy, Pisces. Notice that we attract a lot of those motherfuckers, don't we? Some of us do, some of us don't. But I think it's a matter of knowing your worth, Pisces, because you are worthy of many things. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I hope you don't mind. Okay. What are their next moves towards Pisces? Tell me a little bit more about it. Pisces, they're expressing some sort of disappointment about the situation between you and them. They have anxiety about it, I almost feel. This person also has a really, really hard time admitting that they're wrong when they're wrong, I feel like. Like, that's kind of what the energy I'm getting here is. Six of Swords reverse, okay? If this person left, okay, if they left your life, if they decided it's time to move away from this, I feel like they're going to try to come back to try to maybe mend this, fix this. Because right now I feel like there is no communication. I do feel like you are closed off emotionally to this, Pisces. I feel like you didn't feel like this was going anywhere. This wasn't growing. You could have maybe spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of emotion and energy into this individual, and you kind of maybe could feel like it was wasted. I think Spirit wants you to tell you that it was not wasted. It was a lesson, and Spirit is trying to remind you, hey, Pisces, try to learn that lesson. What did you gain from it? What did you attain from the situation? Are you going to grow or take anything from it, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. All right. What is the outcome between these two, please? What is the outcome? Oof. What is the outcome? Pisces, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you're going to be making a decision here, okay? You could be juggling a lot in your life, okay? You could also be juggling new options in the future, if not currently in the present, okay? With the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, this is a new opportunity, okay? In love, options, being open to, you know, new opportunities, new options, maybe going on more dates, getting on dating apps, looking into new things, okay? But I feel like you're going to be juggling that. But first, you're going to have to go through some sense of disappointment. Ten of Cups reverse, okay? This is a hard card. This is a hard card for anyone. If this is your reading, I'm definitely feeling you, and, you know, my heart goes out to you. But Ten of Cups reverse for me as a reader is basically a family, a home, a marriage dynamic, or something that you really, really had long term, or had put your hopes, your dreams, your fantasies into. It sadly not working. Okay. I don't know if you have a family with this person. Maybe you could share children. Yeah. You could share children with this person. That's a big thing. Could be pregnant with them even. The Empress. Okay. This is a mother. Or you could have just been very nurturing and caring and loving towards this individual and gave them a lot. Okay. And sadly it didn't work. But Pisces, through the pain, okay, and maybe the disappointment that this situation has brought, I do feel that there is new opportunity coming in for you, okay? You're going to be juggling a lot of new things, a lot of new options, maybe a lot of new opportunity, okay? So that is good. And I do see forward success and forward movement. Yes, Pisces. This has to end, so something new can begin, okay? Death card. Ending to a rebirth, to a new beginning, okay? Followed by the Six of Wands. That is forward movement. That is success. This ending is actually a beautiful thing. Maybe right now it doesn't feel like that, okay? Maybe right now it feels really, really hurtful and really, really painful. But sometimes the hardest things that happen to us are actually beautiful in disguise. You know, they help us grow and they bring us into who we're supposed to be. Right? Who the Lord, who God designs us to be, right? All things work for the good who know him and who are called according to his purpose. I don't know why, but I just thought of that verse. Maybe look up that verse. It could be significant to you and it could help you in some way. All right. Now I'm going to close out this reading with an all signs portion at the end. I'll make sure not to forget Libra this time because apparently my dumbass did. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, Pisces dealing with Aries all the way to Pisces. So let's start with Aries. Pisces dealing with Aries. This Aries has a lot to say. Woo! Ooh, this Aries is all in their head. They're stressed the fuck out. They're feeling left out in the cold. What'd you do to this Aries, Pisces? They want forward movement. They feel like you're the you are their wish fulfillment. They want to grow something with you, Pisces. What did you do to this Aries, Pisces? Oh! All right, Pisces dealing with Taurus. Pisces dealing with Taurus, please. This Taurus had a third party. Yeah, this Taurus broke your heart. This Taurus broke your heart, and it was a karmic situation. This Taurus is emotionally and they're withdrawn. Okay. Yeah, they're not talking. They're very much to themselves. Yep. They could have been born on April 4th, I just heard. Doesn't have to be. But that was for somebody in specific. Yeah, dude. This April 4th. How could a Taurus be born on April 4th? April 4th could be a significant day, though. Could be born on the 4th of the month. Maybe May 4th. Or maybe April 4th was a significant day in some way, like I just said. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness, regret, grief from this. I feel like this Taurus was flighty. Anyways. If that was your message, take it, okay? Pisces dealing with Gemini. Pisces dealing with Gemini, please. Pisces dealing with a Gemini. This Gemini doesn't have much to say, or they're very closed off, very cold, very callous, because the cards are not wanting to come out at all. So they're very, very timid, I feel like this Gemini is. If they're speaking to you at all. Pisces dealing with a Gemini, what do they want to say? Got two major arcanas. That's very strange. Pisces dealing with Gemini. Dang, dude, this Gemini is not wanting to say shit to you. Please. Oh. You and this Gemini had an argument. It's pretty nasty, wasn't it? Y'all had some really unkind words to say to each other. This is unfinished, Pisces. With you and this Gemini, it's unfinished. Y'all had a breakup. This was a separation. Yep. This was a disconnect between you and this Gemini here. This kind of seems a little bit spicy, though. I want to know a little bit more. You know, I feel like this Gemini is kind of gathering up maybe the wisdom and taking the time to really gain the confidence maybe to come towards you. Tell me one more about this Gemini with Pisces, please. Something unjustified was happening here between you and this Gemini. Yo, this Gemini is going to come forward and they're going to open up. They're going to communicate. If you think this Gemini is not going to communicate with you eventually, you're wrong. They're going to. They're going to come forward. They're going to tell you. They're going to talk to you about whatever betrayal, backstab this was. They're going to be open about their emotions, okay? Whatever was hidden, it's coming to the surface with this Gemini here. This is a pretty good reading. I should do Pisces dealing with Gemini just separately. This is pretty spicy, Pisces. All right. Pisces dealing with... All right, so what's after Gemini? Cancer, right? Cancer. Pisces dealing with a Cancer. This Cancer is stressed out. They're all in their head. They got anxiety about this connection between you two. This Cancer could be talking about you to other people. Asking about what you're doing, who you're doing. Maybe stalking you. Looking you up on social media. Tell me a little bit more about this Pisces dealing with Cancer. Yeah, they're going to communicate with you. Yeah, they're going to communicate with you that they want this forward victory. They're going to bring in some sense of clarity, Pisces, with the Ace of Swords here, okay? Sense of clarity. You know, maybe after a period of things not growing the way that you anticipated or the way that you wanted them to, and they're going to ask for some sort of forward victory, some forward movement with you. All right, so that's beautiful. Pisces dealing with a Leo. Pisces dealing with a Leo. This Leo is incapable of being emotional. Very apathetic individual. Okay, they don't want to give their cup to you. Yeah, they're closed off. But they're going to come forward with something to tell you. Yeah, right now, I feel like this Leo is closed off, Pisces. They're closed off. Which you could probably already know that I feel like they're a very apathetic individual. But I feel like now they're seeing you as this person who might be independent, okay? I'm getting 2 messages for you, Pisces, if you are dealing with a Leo. So number 1 right now, they're very closed off, okay? They are very apathetic. They are non-emotional. They could be hiding, maybe burying their feelings. Either they are dealing with a earth sign or somebody who is very independent, somebody who takes care of themselves, somebody who has money, somebody who's financially well, okay? There could be another person in the mix, but they're feeling unhappy, okay? Maybe they're having some regret and remorse about you, and they're going to come forward and maybe tell you that. And if not, okay, I get that they see you. I get this more. I get that they see you being independent, being self-sufficient, okay? And loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And it makes them regret maybe how they treated you in the past, okay? They're remorseful about it. And they want to come in and they want to tell you that they feel like that, okay? Anyways. Who cares, right? If that was your message, take it. All right. Pisces dealing with a Virgo. Wait. Yes. Yes, Virgo. Pisces dealing with a Virgo. This Virgo could feel haunted by you. This Virgo could miss you, Pisces. Pisces dealing with a Virgo, please. Pisces dealing with a Virgo. You and this Virgo could live at a different state, different zip code, okay? You closed off to this Virgo. Or this Virgo closed off to you, okay? I get that if y'all did do the dirty, the sex sucked. That's kind of what I heard. Pisces dealing with Virgo. Pisces dealing with Virgo. This Virgo is very patient or is willing to be very patient with you. I feel like you're closed off to this Pisces, or maybe you're just not listening to your intuition or your gut when it comes to this Virgo. Somebody here is very unhappy and discontent and they miss you. I feel like this Virgo is very unhappy, discontent, and they miss you, Pisces, okay? They want to come back into your good graces, okay? Pisces dealing with a Libra. Ha, I didn't forget it. All right, I didn't forget it this time. I'm sorry. Pisces dealing with Libra. Pisces dealing with Libra. No wonder y'all wanted it. Jeez. Oh, Pisces. What the fuck happened here with this Libra? The tower hit and fell. Crumbled. Collapsed. Ooh. Tell me about this tower for Pisces dealing with Libra, please. Accurate messages only, please. Yeah, you know, something just didn't work. There wasn't equal give and take here. Okay, it was like breadcrumbing. Okay, this Libra breadcrumbed you. Okay, they gave you minimal. I hear. Yo, there was some sort of injustice here. This Libra is a player. Pisces. I feel like there's a lesson you need to learn from this situation between you and this Libra, Pisces. This was a disappointing thing for you. How does this Libra feel about Pisces? I feel like gathering the cards and doing it all over again. I don't know why. Yeah, Pisces. What did you learn with this Libra? What did you learn from the situation? Okay, so it reminds me of another verse. Okay? I know some of you don't believe in God. That's okay. Totally respect that. I would never push any sort of religion on anybody, but I do. I'm very fond of the Lord, okay? Everything that I've been given in my life comes from God. Even this gift to be able to discern the messages to give to you guys is from the Lord, okay? But I feel like God is trying to tell me to tell you guys. It's like a person. It's like a dog returning to its vomit. Right? It's insanity, Pisces, with you and this Libra. Okay, and don't come after the messenger, okay? Don't hate me. I'm just going to tell you what the Holy Spirit is telling me, okay? It's insanity. It's repeating the same thing and expecting different results. I know it because I've done it myself. So I'm not gonna judge you guys. I cannot be a hypocrite, okay? But like that is the message I'm getting to tell you if you're dealing with a Libra, is you're repeating the same thing and you're expecting it to change. And it's not. It's not. And maybe you started something with this Libra and you had this idea of this new chapter with them and it just didn't work and it didn't transpire the way that you had hoped, the way that you had wished, or the way that you thought in your head that it would. And it just, I feel like it really hurt you. You know, it really did. This Libra could communicate in the future, okay? I am going to say that. What do they want to say? Since I did miss Libra in the last reading, I'll just extend it a little bit. What are they going to say? Okay. Strong Libra energy, which is true because I am reading about Pisces and Libra. So if you are dealing, Pisces, if you are a masculine Pisces, you could be dealing with a feminine Pisces. Doesn't have to be a man or a woman, okay? They could just have really, really feminine energy when they come in and communicate, okay? Very logical, very open, okay? And they're going to maybe tell you that they want to work on this, okay? But I need you to tread lightly because I just feel like this Libra has kind of breadcrumbed you in the past, Pisces. I need you to remember your worth, and I need you to kind of stand on that, okay? It's kind of what the Holy Spirit is saying here. All right, I'm going to move on from that. That was kind of a shit bag. I'm sorry. Take it as it resonates, guys. Pisces. Okay. Pisces dealing with Scorpio. Pisces dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio is going to come in and communicate. Pisces dealing with Scorpio. They're going to communicate about some sense of betrayal, backstab, pain, heartache. Okay. Yeah, no, you could have a family with this Scorpio, Pisces. They want to work on it. Okay, they want to grow, and it could be slow moving at first. But they want to give it the time and the effort is kind of what I'm seeing for the Scorpio here. Expect the Scorpio to talk to you because they are in fact going to speak to you, Pisces, if they already aren't. All right. Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius. Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius. Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius, please. Pisces dealing with a Sag. The Sagittarius is emotionally turned off. I feel like they're turning their back. They are emotionally not invested. I hate to say it, but I'm going to be real. Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. This Capricorn is in hermit mode. They are quiet. They are introspective here. Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. One more for Pisces dealing with a Cap. Are you and this Capricorn having a divorce? Is there a separation here? A lot of Cap energy, man. Well, it's a lot of Earth, which is true because it's a Capricorn, right? I feel like there's a disconnect between you and this Capricorn here in Pisces. Y'all could be talking about divorce. If not now, possibly in the future about a separation. Okay? I'm sorry. That sucks. Pisces dealing with Aquarius. You're letting go of a burden with an Aquarius. You don't want to hold on to it anymore, or they don't want to hold on to the burden anymore themselves. Pisces dealing with Pisces. Pisces dealing with a Pisces. Pisces dealing with their own sign. This Pisces could be traveling towards you. I feel like there's something you need to take from maybe dealing with this Pisces that maybe you're not taking. Listen to, you know, be logical is kind of what I'm hearing. Be logical with this Pisces. Pisces dealing with Pisces one more time. Yeah, you know, I feel like this Pisces could be traveling to you. Maybe you guys could be taking a trip together. Maybe you guys could be discussing something to do with forward movement here. But I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you, hey, listen to your discernment here. Okay? Alright, hopefully I got all the signs and I didn't fuck that up. But if I did, I'm sorry in advance, okay? I will write down a piece of paper and I will start writing the signs all the way from Aries to Pisces, okay? Pisces, that was your general reading, okay? If it did resonate, please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. The more that you do that, the more I can get in touch with your individual energy and give you guys the most precise and concise messages possible. Pisces, as always, may the Lord be with you. May He carry you in everything you do. May His grace never leave you. God bless you. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye for now.